Charlie Futch the third.
Favorite card is Ghost Reaper. God.
Oh,
He's set to win worlds,
Christ,
right?
Charlie.
And his opponent
Huh?
today
I mean,
in the red chair
yeah.
from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, a UDS belt holder.
Don't you remember the Charlie thing with Ghost Reaper?
Second YCS title. He would like to dedicate this finals
Yeah, I do
to
actually. Yeah.
himself.
I don't know, talk about that.
Shunping Shu.
Favorite card is Risel's Detonator? Really? All right.
Okay, that's a
Duelists
lot.
are ready on stage. So give it up one more time for
Like
your
manifesting
YCS
the YCS
finalists.
win.
And let's throw it over to the casters for game number 1.
Are we starting? All right, let's go. Finals of Rhode Island. Who's ready?
Will it be Charlie? It's game 1 of the finals of YCS Providence, Rhode Island. And here comes the all.
I think this die roll is going to be quite relevant, low-key.
There's an 8 there for Charlie.
All right,
I'd
solid.
see Shooping's roll, but
All
it
right,
looks
Shu
like he
won.
did win
Yeah.
the die roll. If he rolled more than an 8, had to be a strong one. 9 through 12, and Shooping says he is going to
Thanks,
start
Billy.
off
I didn't know how that worked.
Yo, did you see Charlie end?
No.
That is a YCS
Fua,
winning end.
Nib,
Right there.
X, Emperor, Prayers? He's cooking. That is a YCS
I
champion
don't
hand.
necessarily think Fiendsmith Rizal cares that much about
But,
going
but
first.
Chu also has
Obviously,
had Ash every time for the
but you
Fua,
have a
so.
lot of tools that help you going second, and you are able to close the game out very well.
God, it messes me up so much, the left-handed thing. I thought he was playing cross for a second.
Graver is just gonna be
Yeah.
a start.
I mean, that we can already know if we've been watching any of Shooping's other feature matches.
It's
that Easy
bro, it's
Pro
worse
doesn't
when
have a
Cross is
copy
on the
of Fiendsmith's
field.
track
Like, my
in his
brain
hand.
is
He always goes
is
for that one
fried.
first, but no Droll and Lockbird. He's going to activate Fiendsmith's track to add the Fabled Lurie. Fabled monsters, if they're sent to the graveyard, can special summon back, and that is the case here for Fabled Lurie. Now he has a light
holding
fiend monster
Fua.
on the field. He'll be able to send
Oh,
him
and
into
I
the
gets
graveyard to
hella
link summon
punished.
Fiendsmith's Requiem from the extra deck. It's a link 1, and if he's going to be able to tribute.
How does he
off-
always have
a
this?
Fiendsmith's monster deck, but not
Bro,
before he's
that
normal
card is
summoned
at
Ice
10 in
Rizal.
Shooping's deck.
I mean, this
This could end horribly, right?
this was the ideal opening that you wanted to have, having Engraver as well as Ice
Holy
Rizal,
moly,
the
Charlie.
most powerful starting combination. for the
Charlie.
Fiendsmith
But he does
Rizal
have the
deck.
nib, right?
It looks
So
Yeah,
it's,
he's
uh,
up in here.
actually pretty reasonable, yeah.
I think there is a Molcharmi in his
Yeah,
hand.
but he's
I
excellent.
think Charlie
hand,
had
I'll take
both
it.
avenues to punish
Should put around
Shooping,
it,
which
because
is
at
kind of
least
crazy.
If Ice Rizal is
but-
activated, he could chain to the Fualas there, but now he's going to guarantee get the draw
Oh,
there. but
Chu
it's
just has an Ash
Yeah,
the
al-
entire
always
time.
has Ash anyways, yeah. Like it's that's what I'm trying to say. Like he's crazy.
Again. We saw that in the last top 4 match, and now he's here in the finals doing the same thing. So, the
So I guess he's
Requiem's
playing
gonna
around
resolve
double
the special
Fua?
summon
Like,
last
Yeah,
is
time.
there
I
a
mean,
way
I
where you
think
just
it's fine.
start-
To the field.
Why the
Just so
commentator
to
stop?
check what he added off the Sword Rizal, he did add another copy of Ice Rizal from his deck to his hand. Now the Lacrima, the Crimson Tears.
Yeah, both
on
these
summon
people
is
drawn
sent
kind of
to
clean.
Fiendsmith's
I mean, this is
monster
how you get
from
to the
his
finals, I
deck
guess,
to
right?
the
It's your day,
You're going to send another copy of Fiendsmith Engraver
God, I've
there.
bricked in the finals so
Loading
many
it up
times.
in the grave
Surely,
with
surely he
plenty
knows how
of
to navigate
light
the nib,
fiends.
right?
Now, one
Just pick
Fualas
duo.
down. The correct
Ah, you let this resolve 100%.
the full
Or-
combo
no, this is
will
actually
be-
fine.
will be doing
Right.
so.
Yeah.
Going to link away his 2 monsters. Since 2 monsters to the graveyard to summon the link.
You
two
just
fiends
did
to
on the
fine.
summon of Desiree?
Feature sequence will let him fusion summon by shuffling back monsters
Yeah.
from his graveyard and hand. Charlie to think for a moment.
I would not imprint this. He is
He's gonna
imprint, he's
activate the
debating.
effect of
Yeah.
sequence 2 fusion summon.
You should not do it.
You definitely don't,
Is going to
right?
be attempting to summon that Fiendsmith Desiree.
Like, because he's gonna Desiree send an imp anyways. May as well just wait. Keep the imp for
Yeah.
duel
And
later.
if he's going for the combo, I think he's going for
Don't do it
something
now,
stable.
Charlie.
He might not send
Think
the nib,
about him,
which I
man.
think could be fine, but
That would, I mean, that could be fine, but I don't think we'll do it.
Alright, Charlie does have a copy of
Also, if you're Charlie, you've seen Shooping, you just never have
Looks like he's
cross, so
contemplating- and it
except for
is
that
Yeah,
one
that was a
weird
bad
I
game.
think he
Imp, in
sides
my
it going
opinion.
first. I don't fucking
disruption
know.
Yeah.
here for Charlie.
That was a bad imp in my opinion.
The bad
You're
deck,
ahead of
and he
me.
using infinite permanence now, force
Yeah.
Shooting to commit more to the field.
Alright, that's gonna negate the
Let me
sequence,
catch you
hopefully
up.
keeping Shooping here from
No, you're ahead of
Desiree.
me. I just caught up.
Engraver's going to activate now, putting Lurie back into the deck. Does himself out from the graveyard.
Oh, you go like Monday, right?
I imagine you wouldn't.
Yeah, but
Revive
not like,
Lacrima.
like you see the issue.
Into a link 3, likely into.
Yeah, because now you have to nib on the duo,
Agnonday
right?
is able
Duo,
to use its
yeah.
effect to bring
Yeah.
back the Lacrima from
So-
the graveyard, which threatens
You just
to
burn
I
them
don't know, if I'm
for
Charlie,
effectively
man, like-
nothing.
Yep, and he's gonna. So the Agnonday turns
If I'm
into
Charlie, I've got
part
shooters,
special
and I am
effect
going to
Lacrima
reevaluate.
equipped With Agnonday.
What?
Like, I'm trying to figure out if it's, like, even worth using Nib there if you know he doesn't have cross,
Now
but...
we'll see if this prompts anything
Sure.
from
But
Charlie. He's going to use the duo drives effect on summon to attach a Ryzo monster material.
Actually, yeah, he might actually
Going to
just
activate
let
on the
it
field
as
now.
a
That is going to
result.
prompt the
I
Beard
guess
the
not.
to come down from Charlie's hand, but we know there is already an additional Ice Ryzeal in hand, so there's at least one other Ryzeal monster that you can summon.
A timely Nibiru the Primal Being. This is one of the cards I had my eyes on being a popular choice.
We
In a
didn't
lot
see a
of
lot in
players'
Swiss, but it's been really
Right.
a game changer in Top Cut here.
Almost every single match in Top Cut has been involved with Nibiru.
There is the
25-20.
okay, just confirming the stats on the Nibiru token. X
Yeah,
Ryzeal
we're
is going to
sending
drop down here.
twins.
It was almost guaranteed to be in the hand when you search Ice Ryzeal after already normal
And
summoning
then
Ice
are we
Ryzeal
just
that
summoning
turn.
ice now by
Plus Twins
sending?
hits the graveyard, it won't be
Meows.
live, and we send
They
off
made
the
it
Companion
meows.
Meows
Okay.
for the Ice Ryzeal. Now we can still make Detonator. Detonator is going to attack.
She has
the
no
Twins
cards in
outside
hand
the
now,
grave
or?
off
I
the
don't
effect
look
of
like
Ice
it.
Ryzeal.
Still finding
Yeah.
a way to get to where he needs to
His
be
hand
to have
was
at least some form of interaction during
ice,
Charlie's
X,
turns.
But he has no cards.
Yeah, it looks like he has
Meows,
nothing.
Ash.
it's
Yeah, that's all.
just a
All
question
cards.
of how can we deal with this Detonator.
You summon this detonator defense, right?
If there's a good answer to this Detonator, then
Yeah.
there's not a whole lot
'Cause,
going for Shuping here.
I don't.
I think there is still
I don't like letting the snip just
the
crash for free.
Lacuma
I'm not
as
gonna lie.
well as
We've
a
seen the
Requiem
punish
Grid
happen
as well.
several
Still
times.
have access
He
to
literally got
Feast
punished by
Paradise
in top
during
4.
Charlie's turn.
Yeah, against the
So,
Deecher, right?
Yeah.
a lot
It's
of potential follow-up in the
The
Ryzeal, I
this
think,
material really does
a
not
lot
matter
of
versus
follow-up
tech. You know it's
side
not
of it.
malice.
still have
Draw
access
phase
to
here.
Paradise.
Are we going
Like
to
the only
try
the only
to
concept, like if he let that
It doesn't seem like
that
it.
sequence resolve, would be such a different game in terms of
Charlie
grind.
will activate Mitsurugi Prayers.
Like Shun would have literally no grind. He would not have Paradise. So many things would change. Yeah.
Use
Hobby
Prayers is
Kiri.
gonna add the brand new Mitsurugi monster.
I mean,
Amino
this is now-
Habakiri no
yeah.
Mitsurugi.
Abakiri is able to do.
Aside this
No cards in
contribute
hand
to-
against this deck is also gonna be such a wash, right?
Yeah, Ame kind of just.
And I should win. Oh, what's the end of Charlie? Yeah, it's Abakiri and what?
It's going
X.
to be special summoning Saji.
Nah, it
and
gets kinda
see
criminal,
what
right? You
attributes
distribute
he's
this
gonna
off,
be treating the
effects.
Nibiru,
Yeah.
putting a level 4 on the field.
Saji's going to try and add a Mitsurugi Speller Trap from the deck to the hand.
It just doesn't matter either way, right? No matter what Shu does, I feel like.
She was completely cooked.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the best of 3. It just increased the time limit. Pretty different.
Yep, we're going to be likely chaining the Detonator to remove the Saji from the field.
But this should be like full on just cooked.
Ryzeal Detonator is going to blow up that Saji and send it straight to the graveyard, but the effect will resolve to still add maybe Mitsurugi Prayer or Ritual.
Ritual in the hand, Habakiri in the hand as well. Plenty of material to summon Amino Murakuma from the deck. Force out another material
Now
from
X.
the Detonator as well.
I mean, you have to do it now,
Ritual
right?
Also, way more
You have
threatening when your
to
opponent doesn't have a
Requiem
hand, which
Lab.
means its negate effect will be applied.
Otherwise, the army comes down. You have to.
Why do you think Shubing's waiting to get the Feast in Paradise
Perception,
online?
I mean,
Yeah.
he's so powerful in this
He
situation.
absolutely needs to
Yeah.
potentially.
Yeah.
I think he wants to keep the body on the field, so he wants to at least wait until Murakuma's
X
released.
tier as well is
That makes a lot of sense.
kind of disgusting.
So X-Ryzeal is going to be coming down, sending Mirological Aggregator. That Aggregator is going to try and negate the Detonator. This is going to force Xunping to use its effect on itself to bring itself back with the Eclipse Twin.
I don't even think you do it on itself. I think
It's
it's just
gonna immediately
Yeah.
detonator pop X.
Things are looking really good here for Charlie Futch in game one.
Pop itself sounds crazy, yeah.
Yeah.
Like you gain a pop, but that doesn't change. Like that doesn't do actually anything.
All right, it looks like
Because then he has
Xunping
board
decided
presence.
to go ahead and use the Lacrima of the Crimson
I don't like
Sphere,
it.
Return it to the deck to special summon
Instead
Feast
of pop
Requiem
it.
from the
Oh, yeah.
graveyard.
Pop itself.
in the new chain. Eclipse Twins will be able to trigger, targeting the Detonator as well.
But then you
as
just
the
don't get an
Graveyard from the
opportunity
graveyard.
to proc the Dedo at all, right?
New chain.
This makes it awkward to deal with, right? You just want to make things that are sticky, that way your opponent messes up, is oftentimes the best case. Like, I'm not saying it ends up panning out, but
Yep,
just
Detonator
playing
will be
for
hitting the field
quote
with the dual
unquote
drive
maximum
under it, and then
value
we'll be
creates
able
a
to
very
trigger on
obvious
the
line
field
for
to
Charlie to
attach
just
another
steamroll through.
monster from the graveyard to it.
Yeah.
So it gets the dodge. Aggregator still has 2 materials to be destroying cards on the field. The Requiem can contribute itself to summon out the Lacrima so he can get the Fiendsmith in Paradise into the graveyard.
Well, looks like we're going to continue with the Ryzeal monster, especially summoning the sword Ryzeal from the hand. Not sure if he's going to activate it.
Hmm.
He's letting him know he knows the Habakiri and the Mitsurugi ritual.
It looks like he is activating the Sword Rise Zeal. He's not going to be chaining the Detonator as well. Requiem will be chained instead. Going to be summoning the Lacrima from the deck. In the following chain, Lacrima will be able to activate to send that Fiendsmith in Paradise from the Shu's deck to the graveyard.
That Sword Raziel made sure that Charlie was able to get Ice Raziel to the hand there as well.
We have not committed our normal summon yet, I believe.
Oh, you main deck we have. Cool.
I mean, you just summon May, right?
That Fiendsmith in Paradise,
Hmm?
if Charlie
Summon
special summons a
Ame now?
monster, will
Like-
be able to banish itself to send down a Fiendsmith Desiree.
If he has to
which
use
will
his
give
Detonators,
him
it's fine.
a way to deal with one card.
Probably wouldn't have summoned Sword yet.
We'll see if there's an answer from Charlie here
What rank 4 are you threatening here?
to
I'm
the
not
Fiendsmith
sure.
in Paradise. I mean, there's still a
There is
Detonator
no
on the
rank
field,
4, yeah.
but you have access to any rank 4 right now.
He can
very least, we
use
know he
Ame
plays
knows
Dispel,
to
so
do
that's-
block
yeah.
effects.
I was literally thinking the exact same thing.
Well, I'm
as
thinking
just
like
saw he
you
played Castell
Paradise
for the,
try and like beat the
Harvey's
negate.
Featherstorm
that's
in the
also
top
gonna
4
be a
match.
threat,
That would
right?
be crazy if you went into Castell just to clear the Detonator.
I'm not saying it works.
I
but-
think what Charlie will do is like
Commit
Ice
to the normal
Star
summon, summon
Reset.
Ice Raziel. I don't know if he's activating the effect.
Looks like he is.
And is Detonator activating here? It looks like he's really conserving that Detonator effect.
Yeah, but it still doesn't do anything into.
Gonna
the,
grab Star
Detonator.
Riseal.
He
Star
sets the
Riseal's gonna
field
be able to
spell.
go cross on the field.
That's a
I mean, he can just
brand
make his
new secret out
own.
of
I
Line's
mean, he could
Insight.
stand. Yeah. I think regardless, it doesn't actually
It's
matter.
like the first time Raziel's able to access their spells and traps without having to commit to going to like something like Raziel Duo Drive. It's a good way to get to Raziel Cross.
Now he does have to place it face down here. So Detonator will be able to immediately answer it at any point.
I feel like
I
you
mean,
just don't have to
activate
jump through
cross.
hoops to burn that many materials here, though.
I think you just activate Cross and make your own Deto.
Alright, choose.
Yeah, but then he
considering
just
his
changed.
options.
Pops
Doesn't
the
look like he's gonna do
cross,
anything.
but then he
quite
can't beat
just
the
yet.
Ame anyway. I just don't think
The
it
plays on
matters.
Charlie right now. He's just waiting for Charlie to make a move. At any point,
I think Charlie might
Shu
be in
knows
his
that he
own
can
head
activate
over
the Mitsurugi
there.
ritual
I think he
to
should
summon
flip
the
the
Murakumo
cross.
from the deck, tributing the
No.
Habakiri from
I
the
think
hand.
the other option is like
Gives
Deto
him
and then
not only
flip
the Murakumo on the
cross,
field, but
which is
will trigger
like
the Habakiri to search yet another Mitsurugi card.
fine.
But we'll be starting
Yeah.
with Detonator on the field here. Is able to attach anything from the graveyard, likely going for the aggregator. Will this demand a response from Shu's own Detonator?
There's just explosions going off everywhere in that case.
I responded to the message.
Looks like he's going to use the Detonator effect to attach the Mirological
I
Aggregator.
mean, I think at this point you flip up the Riseal Cross, and the Charlie sees that he's going to flip it up. That's going to demand an answer. Detonator is going to trigger, trying to go after that
Seems
Riseal
way worse
Cross.
than just
Does not
using-
face up on the
Yeah.
field yet, officially.
Yeah, you should have just used Paradise, right?
And now that will proc
I thought that was gonna happen. I mean,
Charlie's Raziel
Yeah,
Detonator.
I'm surprised.
what it goes
I think this is
after.
like the only spot you're able to use Paradise
the-
as well.
Shu's Detonator as well.
Why is he thinking?
I guess the cross is gone, so
Yeah. Well, he'll have Ame, right?
Detonator will target
After
Detonator.
all of this.
Let's see what Shu does with this activation now. He can again just go after Charlie's Detonator. Charlie's Detonator will be able to save itself by detaching material.
One load level 4, I think it's probably Ice.
Yeah, it should definitely be a level 4.
Yeah, getting rid of a level 4 monster here.
is Star bigger?
Very smart. You want to cut off access to Duo Drive.
Oh
right
yeah, it
now.
might be
That's what I was-
1800.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask.
I haven't had a chance to actually play with the cards yet. I wasn't sure if they were just higher attack.
No, you're right,
Charlie's
it's
last two
Star
cards
because
are
it's
the Habakiri and
1800.
the Mitsurugi ritual
He
hand.
fumbled for a second.
Here's another card as well.
One mystery card in this scenario. There are still one interruption left for
Yeah, it's 1800.
Shu with the Fiendsmith in Paradise in
Not
the
bad.
graveyard. But other than that, we are pretty well off here.
I'll cross on risk.
It hasn't resolved
The-
yet.
the-
You cannot.
Oh, it
Oh, yeah,
has-
you wrote- yeah, what?
So resolving.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
this
he
pop-
did say
Otherwise,
that resolution's
Shu's
allowed,
entire
so
play would be
Boston will
awful.
be destroyed. Star Riseal will be destroyed. I mean, this is a great time to just activate the effect of Mitsurugi Ritual. Because when you're able
Yeah,
to
it's
special
just
summon the
done.
Murakumo, you're able to use Murakumo's effect to negate anything that he summons off of Paradise here. So he is able to
I mean,
run
Shun
away
is
with
dead
the
on
game
board.
from this point on.
I
Yeah.
definitely think that's going to be the case. It's just going to be whether Charlie sees it.
All
and
Charlie has to
capitalizes
do
on
is
it
to
right
summon
now.
from the.
Looks like he's doing
How
some
much damage
math.
is that?
I mean, he is
62,
gonna
No,
do
it's
some
100
79.
right here.
That's 79.
Yeah.
That's
I think he already used
unfortunate.
prayers.
Wow, the star was
100
actually
off.
relevant. Huh?
That's funny.
Is he really?
Yeah, 32, 3017.
That would be 79. But all right, Mitsurugi Rituals.
I mean, this is just a game state where I think Charlie is.
I mean, he has to go from hand.
Hardhead
No,
anyway.
if he goes from hand, it's very bad. He has to go from deck.
Yeah, I don't like
He
this.
cannot
Now-
go from hand. He actually cannot go from
Using
hand.
2 monsters, he's
I mean,
gonna
it doesn't
This is
actually
very bad.
get rid
matter,
of
right?
the Kusanagi,
Huh?
as well as
Yeah, add back
No,
retro.
pro-
Add.
no.
Armasa.
It's still
Wait,
same
no,
thing.
he adds another most. No, you're right. That doesn't
Oh, I
matter.
think it's an Ame anyway, and then he has
Yeah,
legal.
It
yeah,
accomplishes
yeah.
nothing. But no, it doesn't. The Paradise still.
No,
blossoms.
gives you another
Goes
most. That's
ahead
what you gain
and
now, right?
the
No,
Kusanagi
Paradise.
but he can-
Paradise,
oh, he
you
can
can't
do
Ame.
Paradise,
Now you get
the
the Paradise the
Habakiri,
detonator.
right?
Eventually,
Yeah.
we'll see
Oh,
if
sorry,
we're
yeah, the
able
detonator. What
to
am I saying?
use
Hmm.
The effect of Desiree in this chain.
Surely there was a. You could have just chained that of the. No, it's the same thing. Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
this
you
is.
use that every time, right?
He is going to use the Fiendsmith in Paradise. He can banish this from his graveyard to send the Fiendsmith Desiree from the extra deck to the graveyard.
I still think Shuping is dead to rights, but
Oh, what else
yeah.
was really thinking
Yeah,
about
this
here? I
doesn't-
think that
this
the
doesn't
only something
seem,
else he can activate.
all the best. Yeah.
Prayers was already
I
used
think
this turn.
Charlie's considering if he wants to use Detonator or not.
If he
To try and
you had
clear
used
out some
prayers,
of
then
these
obviously
monsters
it's
that are on
mega
Shuping's
game.
side.
But
Yeah, you just kill
If he-
him.
I mean,
Ame.
it'd only be
attack.
relevant if he's unable to summon Murakumo. Murakumo will clear the field anyway. Charlie has no response there. Able to go into the extract, send that Desiree, and resolve this chain. We're going to be adding a monster off Armasa. Summoning,
And try
getting
something.
another copy of Habakiri here.
Do you have any triggers first? Do not.
yeah, so you don't hit the.
And he's going to add back the Mitsurugi
Look here, you
Ritual
know.
I mean,
as
this,
well.
Anything.
this version of the play definitely does set up another monster and does threaten game here. The Desiree will be able to get rid of one body here.
Does Habakiri gave attack? It reduces attack, right?
Reduces, right? By 800.
Yeah, reduces to 800.
Yeah.
Unless he's worried about Dreg Luxion, but no,
He's
he's
really
right. He's
considering
locked.
what
Can't
he
do
has
that.
to go
It's-
after. I
Dumping
don't
Luxion's
know.
good.
I don't know if he can afford to not go after the Detonator.
This is going to be their last match of the tournament. One of these players will walk away the winner. You don't want to make any mistakes once you reach the finish line. And it looks like he's going to let the Detonator go to the graveyard from the Desiree.
Oh, negate that. Oh, you used already.
Aggregator has already been used. Resolved the chain completely. Now we're able to finally activate the ritual again.
To
We're
summon
going-
from hand.
Yep.
Or from deck.
From deck this
Search
time.
prayers.
from hand already.
So,
He's gonna
but his
summon
only
Ame
interrupt
Merc.
is going to be prayers, right?
Tributing the
The Ame?
Habakiri.
Attributing the one from the field.
Which is
instead
not
of the one added
nothing,
to
but
hand.
it's not
Very interesting
crazy
here.
either.
Yeah.
I mean, will
I feel
show
like
with
he
one
could've
card
just-
in hand.
Heading
I think
another
it's
copy of
over.
Prayers. Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
because of course it does summon
He
itself
definitely
back
should
from
have
the
just
graveyard,
Ame
as all the Mitsurugi
section off though.
Yeah, you should have a detonator
Now
instead of
Charlie
this
just in a
Habakiri.
commanding position,
Yeah.
shooting on no cards, facing down a bunch of rituals.
All I'm saying.
This is kind of why I wanted to go for Murakumo first, just directly, because you had the option to use the negate on the Fiendsmith
You
in Paradise
tell him
or
to
just the
solve.
Desiree,
Yeah,
and then still have the
Sola.
detonator on the field.
32, 49, 69, 73 total.
All right, so Chuping's going to have 700 life points left after all of this.
Wasn't
But the
everybody
biggest
saying
thing
that
you keep
Fiendsmith Riser
mentioning
was
is about
us
the
now?
Ame no Merc
I mean, it
combo and has the
is.
effect for your opponent.
She was making the dream
Uh,
work.
All right, so he has Lacrima and Agmande. He has Engraver, so the Engraver is going to put back the Desiree to special summon itself out of the graveyard.
Oh, go cost putting my desk. Okay, thank you.
Right, we'll see if we want to just clear it immediately. If we clear it immediately with the effect of Murakumo that's summoned back off of its own effect or from prayers, then you can immediately just have save your
Welcome
last
Grave, right? Yeah.
negate, so to speak, of Murakumo on
Basic
the
Monday
last
too.
card in Shuping's
Yes,
Oh,
to
can you
negate
just-
that.
Give it more attack. And so if he you can force the pop. So you go Engraver effect or with Requiem.
In there. Yeah, recommend.
And if he negates, then you equip it Monday and you can just no attacking doesn't do anything.
So
Never
he's
mind.
going to
you
try
just-
and use the
yeah,
Ame no
ignore me.
Merc combo here on the.
Oh wait,
Engraver
can't you
when
just
it's attempting to
let him
summon from the
pop
graveyard.
someone back, pop and negate the last card?
Now Shu has to choose if he wants to discard a card or allow Fiendsmith
much,
Engraver
yeah.
to be negated.
Poppy
He only
Smash
has
doesn't matter.
700 life points left.
The negate is not even correct, actually, no. I think you're just to nuke.
And Charlie's going to take game number 1. And now he
Yeah, the
only has
negate
to
is
win
actually not
one
correct on
more
engraver. I
game
think the
and he would
like you let the
become
engraver
a
go, you
brand
nuke the
new
engraver, and then you
YCS
negate the
champion.
last card. Then
Telling
it's
the
guaranteed,
power
actually.
level
It's a
of
win
this
guaranteed.
deck.
Yeah, he's big
Being
chillin'.
able to come.
This is it. It's game
It always feels
2.
so weird
Could
waiting for the
be
siding.
The final game of the YCS, depending on
Let's
how
go.
it plays out.
Go, come on.
Oh, but
Who
looks like
believes in the
Shumping might be
Force
making
more?
A couple last-minute
Star Wars
adjustments
Day.
for his deck. He's going to cut Charlie's deck, and now Shumping is going to be finishing shuffling up here.
Something? Trying to do something.
Under no circumstances.
I would not play Ninja Servant in any version right now. Your worst enemy is already
Alright.
Joel Lockberg.
Charlie is shuffling up his deck. Oh man, I can't believe Charlie Futch might become a YCS champion here. I'd be so proud. He has been around for a while now. I know he's hungry for that win. A handshake before game number 2. This could
I'll go
be
first game 2.
Charlie's time.
Start.
But Shumping needs to mount his comeback right now if he wants to get that second YCS trophy.
All right, we'll see the first checkpoint. Is there anything before the main phase?
Okay, no Perulia.
Doesn't seem like it.
He
Ooh,
does
again,
have
end roll though.
Will Charming Falls in draw, but here,
Two drolls.
this is the classic
The two drolls,
Shumping
Ame.
move.
Do you have any
starts
playable
off with
cards?
Fiendsmith's track. This is where
Sword.
he's at his best.
Very strong at playing around at least one of the cards in Charlie's hand here in that Droll and Lockbird, getting the Lurie on
Thank
the
you.
field.
Looks like
Thank you for
Charlie
the sub.
might be considering to use something here, but he
Are you
doesn't.
bolding? Holy fuck.
Blinking away
What?
this fabled Lurie into
You look
Fiendsmith's
tired?
grave.
Yes, because maybe I'm
Has the
streaming for
flawless
12
another
hours.
Ash Blossom here from
10.
Shumping. Does he have it again?
It doesn't seem like it. It would be a pretty immediate response.
Oh, I need to see the. What is the
He's
Nesh
going
pick?
into the
How
tank.
bad is Nesh right now? Is Nesh
Deep
dying?
think here.
Ah, Nesh is fine.
I'm not bolding so much.
And no,
Little
there's
bit,
no Ash
maybe.
Blossom this time.
We're gonna be able to get.
I remember
at least
Bold
one
Nash.
draw
I wanna see the
here.
Fu-
Lacroix
That
was
will
a-
be able to hit
Bolden
the
Ash.
field
Bolden Ash was a
closer,
nice arc.
But he's not gonna want to
Did
extend
you
too
know the
far
Fu-
here.
still-
It's called
How
character
powerful
development.
The Mitsurugi cards are
We need it
when they're able to
sometimes.
be paired together.
Lacrimate the Crimson Tears
get these
on
Fua
summon
games
will be able
where
to send a
they
Fiendsmith
solo
card from
other
the deck
games,
to the
which is
graveyard.
nothing.
Let's see if he just goes for Fiendsmith's.
He forgot to use his
Paradise.
Ash Blossom
Indeed he
skill.
does.
Yeah.
He wants to summon from the extra deck and his deck.
Charlie's
as full
hand
as
isn't very
possible,
good,
giving
though.
Charlie as few cards as he can.
If Shu just has like Imperm, he wins still.
Sets up an interruption
Charlie
here.
draws
He
engine.
has access to Requiem and Lacrima, so we will have follow-up. Doesn't need to do anything else with the Fiendsmith side of things right now. We'll see
That's
how
right.
much
Oh.
you can do.
This is
Oh,
gonna
it's
fuck
just
Charlie.
a
Charlie does
set.
one
nothing.
set.
And a pass. Oh, this could be Charlie's.
Playable?
Charlie drawing an engine.
All right, we are entering the main
Let's
phase.
see. Let's
Let's see what Charlie
Oh, it
has
looked like a
in
blue
terms
card.
of
He already had
starters.
Ame.
Did he have that already?
He already had
Summon of
Ame.
Ice
Ah,
Rise
nuts.
Seal to get us started in
Is
this
that another
game.
hand trap? Oh no, it was sword. Did he have sword already?
I drew
tapped
Kusanagi.
that.
It's always
Oh, okay.
Kusanagi.
It's going to be a
It's
normal
the
summon of
fucking
Sword
worst.
Reveal, one of the easiest tells of a weak hand.
Yeah, you definitely strike this. But I put a normal sword, I'm striking the fuck out of that. And he
Is there
plays
gonna be
strike, right?
any
That's what it is.
response At all?
Yeah.
He plays
Veil.
Valor?
Valor.
Oh man.
I didn't know you even played that card.
That is the worst time trap ever,
No,
by
he
the way.
Jesse, he veiled in the Adichie game or the other game against the other mouse guy.
Dude, you know what's funny? That Charlie actually loses this.
Yeah, whose hand is unplayable? He has Droll, Fua, Ame, Kusanagi.
And maybe just keep him off anything
Holy.
from the extra deck. Sometimes when you have those defensive options in your hand, you're not going to have as many starter cards. And Shumping is really hoping that.
I mean, he used all his luck
Come on, Charlie.
in game one. That hand
Does
is
it go?
Is
crazy.
that a pass back?
The Fu was nice here, but the rest of
Oh,
it's
man.
unplayable.
So my turn.
All right, this is Shumping's moment now to jump back into this game. It's back and forth here in game number 2.
Not having a hand strong enough
Holy.
to capitalize on forcing your opponent to skip their turn. We're going to immediately link summon the second copy of Fiendsmith
He
Requiem.
summoned a second Lacquer,
Requiem
which
is
is
going
crazy
to
too.
activate, tributing itself to summon a Fiendsmith monster from the deck. We're going to be summoning potentially a second copy of Lacrima here if he wants to have multiple level 4 monsters.
More light fiend monsters as well.
Maybe he sided it out.
I mean, at the very least, he'll still have an engraver if he did side out some of his Lacrimas. And it does look like Fiendsmith Engraver is going to be special summoned from the deck. He's going to equip the Requiem here to Engraver, it looks like.
I don't
Doing this
imagine
for
he's going to
Caesar?
be using the effect to
Does he just
clear
have
the
no
sword,
push
not wanna
here?
open up the chance for something like another
Little Charmer.
Yep.
Yep,
But also, you just want to go for Caesar here.
So
right?
where is the second
Yeah,
life,
so he's
man?
going to be able to fill up the fusion requirements.
Actually, it doesn't matter.
Now, here it didn't
doesn't
matter,
matter.
but like,
Yeah.
unless it was a normal
Now
summon a
he's gonna
card, which I
shuffle
understand
back a
not
Light
wanting to
Fiend,
do
special
if they're
summon
all like
Fiend
real
with the Engraver
cards.
From the graveyard
I
to
can't
the
imagine
field,
it's
that gives him
Charmies,
2 level
so-
6, and as you hinted at, Asala, he will
I
be
think
able
this
to
is
go
fine,
into
assuming there's no
a rank
engine, but
6 and probably DDD High Wave King Caesar.
the next turn you can go for that. Let's go attack Caesar.
Caesar,
Oh,
especially
you got Caesar
strong
first, probably.
against the Mitsurugi variant.
Nah, attack Caesar is fine. Because if he
Stop
Fuas, you draw off
blocking
Necro Equip
spell.
and you can just pass. It's not even a big deal.
Caesar
I don't
wants
mind
to
Caesar
see
first
here, Is
either.
he gonna go straight in
I don't know,
to
Fua a bit.
the Caesar, or is he gonna try to commit to sequence? No, it looks like they're gonna be overlaying those monsters into the DD High Wave King Caesar.
Battle.
Just going a simple battle phase here, attacking over for 13 points of damage.
Juving keeps life the exact same way I do. 80-80, yep. I even scratch it out too when I'm done with the game. But yeah, he's going to attack over that, and we're having some honest Yu-Gi-Oh here. But that's what's cool about the Fiendsmith card is you can play low to the ground and not have to go too crazy.
I mean, you know that your opponent's hand is weak. They had to pass as soon as Sword Ryziel was dealt with, so you know they need another starter at this point. And you already have the Caesar to deal with most things.
And into main phase 2, in phase, it's Charlie's turn again.
I don't
No
know
idea what he drew.
what
He needs like X
the
tier,
card
right?
Mm.
needs to be here. I mean, I got a glimpse at what Charlie drew. That was
You
not the
need
card
really
he
that
needed.
extra right now. X might actually do. Might actually
If it is
save him.
strike though, then it doesn't actually matter.
Typhon doesn't matter. There's Paradise in the grave, I think.
We are going. Oh,
It's
I-
ice.
How did I miss that? Normal summon
Ice.
Ice Ryziel.
Oh lord.
Oh, special summoning Ice Ryziel.
Yeah, I mean,
Because
Ice
if you
Rice
wanna
special
play
summon makes
Caesar,
way more
I
sense.
guess that was the card drawn for turn. Pretty good one.
Oh yeah, it had to have been. He would have definitely normal summoned Ice Ryziel last
He
turn.
looked
over the
pretty good.
sword.
I saw another
What
Mulcharmy and
the?
I just assumed that's what he drew for turn because he never had the opportunity to
Normal
activate it.
summon level 4.
And now we're going to be
creature.
normal summoning Saji. Is able to add back the Murakuma that was just sent to the grave for the effect of Ice Ryziel. Well, not effect per se. But,
Kusanagi?
oh yeah, Kusanagi.
You don't strike this, right?
But adding
you don't
back
care about
the
how much.
Ame no
Maybe you do.
Murakamo is excellent here. And it's also just a level 4 on the field.
But we're going to
Oh,
be
what the hell?
Oh, Lane. Nico is crazy.
I did not think that was in his
I have
deck.
not seen a DD Crow in I don't know how
I
long.
love shooping
You have
so
several
much.
options to banish your
Bro's just
opponent's
got
lighter
one
dark
of us in his
monsters,
deck,
but I
for
suppose
sure.
DD Crow
Like,
is
this
also
is
We're
not-
gonna see the craziest deck
Oh,
profile. It's gonna be
wow.
like
It's gonna be
one
like, what the
Bela,
hell
Those
is
are
one
this?
required
DD
to have any
Crow,
monsters on the field at least, so there
one
is some
Bell,
advantage-
so you feel
advantage
even
It'll
to
worse
submit
when he
anything.
draws the
Oh,
Bell.
he's just gonna
And duo drive, a
scream.
So
touch.
that's going to cut him off from the Ame no Murakamo. Now he's
Hold
going
on,
to overlay for
strike.
Duo Drive.
But that's going to just get hit
Paradise,
with
that's
Fiendsmith
right.
and Paradise, right?
I think so.
Oh, you have Paradise? No,
Looks
fucking
like.
air.
Yep, Shooping is going to activate the Fiendsmith and Paradise.
Yeah, but even an OCG
Since
person
The Duo
wouldn't
Drive was
play
special summoned, he's
fucking
gonna be able to
Crow.
send the Fiendsmith deck
Hell,
right to the
fine.
graveyard,
Crow?
take
What?
care of the Duo Drive.
Desiree is going to put a Requiem back in the extra deck. There is
Cooked
still
by
a
Crow. The
Requiem
Crow
in the
did
graveyard
nothing.
for lack of
Shoot,
Requiem.
discarded a card for fun.
In the main phase.
Charlie's hand is
Into
Charmy,
main
draw, draw.
phase.
Nothing.
In phase.
In phase, Charlie's passing back in phase. Shooping's going to use Lacrima the Crimson Tears effect to shuffle back into the deck to special summon out the Fiendsmith Requiem during Charlie's turn, so that he'll be able to summon another copy of Fiendsmith Requiem during his own turn if he so chooses.
mean,
Okay.
Used
Oh,
to-
man, we might be going to a game 3 here,
For
Asala.
I mean-
sure.
You can only assume we're going to a game 3.
Where are we still here
Your
to
Fiendsmith-
suffer?
Dude, your Fiendsmith wins
There's
so many
still
games. It's
one
actually
hope
mental.
for Charlie here.
No.
That's
when
what I'm
we
saying.
activate this Requiem, there's going to be a
It just
flawed
goes
chain.
infinite, dude.
Is
Like,
there an Ash Blossom for
He
it?
drew,
There's an
it
Ash
is.
Blossom
he
for
drew
it.
into the Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring for the second
Ash
little
Blossom
Charmy
does-
for Wallows. Shooping's not going down without a fight.
Charlie's like, yep. Of course.
At this point, Charlie should just
Okay.
concede.
Oh, cool.
Come on,
Like,
Charlie.
slowly grabs his deck. I've
He's
seen enough.
He knows that he's not going
Let's
to be able
go
to come
next
back
game.
this game, and Shooping's
Oh,
going to even out
the Saito.
the
Final game of the
match to
YCS,
one
guys.
game apiece.
Shooping
And now we are
versus
going to
honestly,
Charlie.
final
that's what I
duel
mean.
of
Like this
YCS.
DD
Look at him
Crow
just
against
grinning.
So smug.
Actually, I didn't know against what.
He loves playing the villain.
Feel like
He
Prez
loves
tribute
Yu-Gi-Oh!
guy,
Yeah, he
chain
loves
crow
Yu-Gi-Oh!
banish
He
guy,
loves
Prez
giving his
summon.
opponents a hard time. At least
I
gonna
don't
make
even
sure
know
he's
now.
gonna.
If Charlie's this
Kinda
game, Crow is
justify
gonna
it.
crash
He's gonna
out.
give it to him.
Yeah,
He's not gonna
for
say,
sure.
"Oh, you drew a little Charmy, I
Yeah.
can't do anything." 3.
We're
the
not one card
final
combos,
duel
that's
of
Tommy,
but
YCS
yeah.
No, like
Product
the
Road
you
2025.
know what I mean. It's
Start the
2
mini
card
games,
combo to do the
anything
thing, but like
before
you
the
just
main
had
phase
bodies
here.
anyway.
Doesn't look like it from
I put
Shu.
500 on Shooping.
She's taking a
Damn.
seat back in his chair.
He doesn't look as
26
excited as
minutes
he
left,
normally
alright.
is. That's a
Maybe it's on purpose.
His
Is that
talents.
a draw
Ooh.
phase? I imagine that could be a draw phase. Prayers tributing the
Draw here could
So he's
just
gonna be able to add. This is
nasty.
gonna do a lot.
Isn't it a draw phase?
doing everything.
Oh. I thought I heard man.
It looks
see
like
his
he's
talents,
eyeing
but-
the Armasa.
His Featherstorm in hand. Nice.
Prayers, when it's able to tribute as part of its cost, it's able to resolve
Damn.
both effects, able to pay 800 to
See, this is
summon
why Dedeker
a
is gonna
monster
come
from your
in
hand or
and banish the
graveyard, as
Habakiri,
well as
and
add
then he can't get a
monster
such.
from
See?
the deck to the hand.
Genius.
At that point, might as well just play Schoolmeister.
Actually.
The following chain, because it was tributed, will also be able to add any Mitsurugi card
Schoolmeister's
from
crazy.
the deck to the hand.
It's also level 4. What's up?
When
Yeah.
adding the Aramasa and then
Yeah,
the
that's what I'm saying.
Aramasa on summon or when it's tributed,
Not
is able to
incorrect,
add
technically.
another Mitsurugi monster from deck to hand.
Oh, he has talents? Ugh.
Yeah, his hand is nice.
We'll probably
That's
go
crazy.
Chainlink 1 Habakiri, Chainlink 2 Aramasa.
This search of Masa is rotating. Yes.
So he's gonna
Did
get
we
a
see multiple
couple
copies of
Mitsurugi
Featherstorm or
cards.
just
Yeah, there were
one
three.
with
Start the
Prowess?
main phase
Wait,
with
Chainlink to
Mitsurugi
Habakiri?
Try to summon the Murakumo.
Uh-oh.
Junpei did pick his hand back
Uh-oh.
up. Maybe he does have some.
This
points
might
of
go
advantage.
very
Emperor
wrong.
You're not gonna be
Featherstorm
able to charm me
talents.
for
Wait, was it
all this,
Featherstorm or
though.
was it preparation? What was it called? The Mitsu trap.
It looked very, yeah, that's what it looked
Technically,
like
he
to
has not
me.
summoned from deck yet.
True, true.
It looked
Perugia
very
would have
yellow
been
and
very
not
strong in these
foiled.
positions.
Gonna
Gonna be
add
adding another Habakiri.
Indeed, he does.
But no, you don't have Habakiri here in this line. You had for sure Murakumo.
And then there is the Mitsurugi Ritual.
And you for sure don't add that, you add Saji.
An insane card.
No, wait,
for
you
the
add...
Mitsurugi
No,
Ritual.
you have to add Saji here, 100%.
I'm confused.
It's 100%
The main
Saji.
phase now. Gonna
Uh-oh.
That's
That's
not
not
Featherstorm,
Featherstorm,
right?
right?
Yeah, that's not
No.
Featherstorm. Alright, Chad is a
Wait,
liar.
Branded
Any
Expulsion.
response for shooting doesn't look like it. Going to
Yes, he's
resolve.
playing Brandon.
No, he doesn't play the Serpent. He needed to add Saji
Is he
here.
going
Oh
for
my god,
fucking
it
Drake
will.
Lubion?
We'll see.
Great
Oh my god.
purification.
He's going for...
Oh, she
Like,
said
you see the
nothing?
issue?
Oh, she was
Like-
draw.
like-
Okay.
Like, you see my point? Like, he's forcing the Dragluxion when you don't need it. Like, here you add Saji and you are fine.
And there's the Saji.
And you're also
So
and they're
focus
also
is
playing
now
around on
triggering the
Imperial if you add
graveyard.
Saji here.
Saji will be able to
Like,
add
you see
any
how
Mitsurugi spell
inconsequential
trap,
the
and then
Dragluxion
Saji can add
is?
back any Mitsurugi card from the graveyard or banished.
Okay.
Yeah, Mitsurugi Ritual, you can use each effect once per turn, so you can summon from your hand and from your deck. Saji's
Hand is
going
X
to
Bonfire
add
Sword.
Probably Ame no Murakamo.
And
He
Paradise.
doesn't have it already.
You can
It literally
see
makes
it
zero
moving
sense.
into Shuping's hand here. There is a copy of Draw and Lockbird, but because so
That's the
many
draw
effects were
phase, and he
activated
has
in the
draw.
draw phase, you were not able to activate that Draw and Lockbird.
Smart stuff for Charlie by making sure to be able to add all these cards before he had that opportunity to draw, but now the Draw and Lockbird will come down. But is it too late? Is it going to be enough at this
Pounce.
stage in the game?
I mean,
Give
that's okay.
me
That's
your
okay, you know?
hand.
At
Even though
least
the
they
hand
cut
was
off Duo
nothing.
Drive
You
for
just
sure.
hit.
Yeah, you're not going to. You might
Sword, I
be keeping
guess,
them on
right?
just
Or-
the Mitsurugi
yeah,
cards,
sword.
not having to worry about as many Razil issues.
Oh, actually, that's a card we haven't seen in quite some time. Your Triple Tactics talents.
He's going to take a peek. It's limited to one now, but Charlie has it up in hand. And
Just hit sword.
That is a
Oh,
you
hey,
saw
look,
the crowd
it's-
go
That's
yeah.
an M.
Cause to do the
Yeah,
same
won't be that
thing.
won't be that one. Yeah.
yeah, you don't want to draw the Feast within Paradise. That's something you want to send from your deck to the graveyard, so that's going to be staying.
I mean, he's
in
just gonna send
Shuping's
it
hand.
off.
The Bonfire is going to be
Nice.
able to replace.
I mean, it probably
And
has to be
X,
the X
really.
Ryziel, right?
Yep.
It has
You
to be
don't want to
sword,
let him
right?
lead with X here.
X,
At least
yeah.
force out the bonfire, especially when Murakumo's
Because
going to be on
now
the
you
field
get to
here.
X for
Man,
node
but still, he
instead of
basically just has
sword.
two cards in hand now, just Bonfire and
Just you
Sword
plant it.
Razil.
Feels
It's
better.
bonfire, sword Ryziel, and the card that you're going to discard from Murakumo.
Indeed it is. Charlie has all the information he needs. Now he's going to use the Mitsurugi Ritual to summon from deck by attributing the
Or you hit
Ame no
bonfire to stop
Habakiri,
but I don't think that matters.
Mitsurugi to summon Ame no Murakamo.
Literally makes zero sense to go for this fucking rank 8 line.
Shuping
Dog
already knows
shit
the
to
card
the
he's gonna
rank 8.
discard for that effect of Murakamo.
Actually useless. Add Saji, normal Saji, add the ritual spell.
Will Habakiri be summoning back to the field? It looks like he's opting out, and we're setting 3 to the spell and trap.
Yeah.
No Ryziel cards.
Just no prayer out of the three of them.
Compound
Yep, he does know Mitsurugi
purification.
prayers. That's going to be able to.
Oh
drain
my
the
god.
entire
That was so sad.
field wipe with the effect.
That was so sad. Oh my god, that was so sad. Like he would have ended on Murakuma or Murakuma on the field, quick spell set, and Baguska on the board.
To be able to cut this off as well, because you know that is going to be your way into X
Or any XYZ, I don't know. Like,
he's going to have to
but like this is so sad.
activate. He's going to have to normal summon sword with the information that he has.
I
Is
think
he gonna use
Like
the trap on
I
this
would
one?
have made castle, by the way. If he had
I thought
Sachi, he
that
would have
Jesse
made
was
castle, and all of
Rick,
this
thanks
would
so
not
much for the sub.
happen.
25 months, I appreciate it very much.
There's a great purification.
That's negated, right? The utility one.
So I imagine that's what he was planning on doing if he was selling
Does
some
he have
the
DD
X.
Pro
I
for
would
the
have just held
Murakuma
all of
here?
it though. And I used it so
Looks like he's
prematurely.
able to just come back.
So now we just know he has Sword Raziel, Fiendsmith in Paradise, plus 1 draw.
We're going to
What
be
is it
adding
gonna
another
be?
copy of Prayers here.
When you imperm sword, he's cooked, right? I guess. Or is it? His
Okay,
X
how
top deck is
powerful
enough.
was this drop
No way.
thing? We've seen your heart of the cards so far in this tournament.
He needs his own talents, to be honest, to draw to.
Murakamo's effect to make them discard when it's on resolution or it's on the activation.
Yeah, to answer Charlie's question, the card
Oh,
will be
Charlie.
discarded at resolution.
Oh,
when
no,
the
Charlie.
Charlie,
the card is going
why
to
are
be
you
deleted.
asking that
Oh no,
now?
Charlie, not a question like that in the final of a
You're
YCS.
hot, Mike, little bro. Telling me this never
It's a
came
normal
up.
summon sword, activating effect.
And not a question like that in the final of a YCS, Charlie.
Just potentially end the turn immediately.
Could be the last card that's activated of the tournament if it's an infinite.
Maybe ask it before you join the YCS.
One
I
unknown
know.
here
Just a suggestion.
from both players. It is infinite impermanence.
The Sword Raziel is cut off.
What if Charlie
Now,
knows the answer to that question?
going
He's
to
just
battle
trying
phase,
to
Sword
BM
Raziel's
in the
gonna take
finals.
Over the Mitsurugi monster.
69.
That cuts off some of the value that you can get off Prayers here.
300.
Main phase 2.
Yeah, but he has not been able to go into the deck yet.
Into main phase 2.
It looks like the turn is going back to Charlie. He's going to activate that Prayers because there's no reason not to.
Imagine
He's gonna
Crow
not do it in the main
there
phase though.
on the end phase on Ame.
Yep, in phase he's gonna.
Oh,
He's thinking if he wants to do it
Could
or
go
not.
crazy.
He already has
He
another
still just
Prayers in
loses
hand.
to
He
the
might as
rest
well get his
of the Metsu
value
cards
here.
turning into
Yeah, just
rivals.
go ahead and use an
Yeah.
instant from your deck to your hand.
This
You don't even
Ame
have
is
to use
just
the extra
soloing
effects.
him.
You can add something from deck to your hand. You can clear your field a little
Charlie's
bit.
just, like,
or,
leveling
play
himself.
around a bestial, but
He's just
you
trying
have
to like
respect
not
Pro
mess
now
up
that
because
you've
he knows
seen
he
it.
has this,
Yeah.
which I respect.
But he risks
I
getting
imagine
a
he's
slow play
nervous.
penalty. But...
Oh, okay. He put the.
Ooh. Charlie, did you add that back to your hand?
They're both
Yeah.
the same card. I think
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
just-
Yeah.
They're the same card.
Yeah, look, we're gonna
Oh,
Prayers
thank God.
tribute the Murakumo here. It's
Okay.
going to be able to summon a monster from hand or grave, as well as add
He
doesn't do himself
a good.
in this position. Okay, we can add another copy of Habakiri for maximum value.
He really
We're gonna
likes
be
this
able to summon
Abakir.
Saji from the graveyard. Saji is going to be able to add.
No, there is,
back-
there is
Saji,
nothing else to add,
well,
unfortunately.
Snagi from the graveyard to add back anything, even another copy of that Prayers, and then Murakumo will come back as well. But if
Hey,
you want
Thunder,
to
get
use
a
something
get
from
a
the
Kusanagi. Yeah, Kusanagi.
graveyard,
Get
you
the
already have another
Kusanagi.
copy
I mean, you'll get it off
Prayers
the
in your
Ame. It doesn't
hand.
matter.
Don't need to do it now.
Kusanagi
Could be
gone.
moments away from
I mean, off of the
becoming a
prayers,
YCS
sure.
champion.
Revive, yeah.
I mean, this is where you can't slip up.
Yeah, that's
Don't
what I'm saying.
give Shooting a
Yeah.
chance.
Summon the Kusanagi.
It looks like he's going for the maximum value, going for Snuggy, and then
That's gonna add back from the graveyard on summon.
Shu knows it's over. He's just like swirling in his chair, waiting for the
going-
formalities to
okay,
be
going for
done.
the Aramasa here.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't use.
Again,
do not
Charlie's
do.
game
Murakumo's
to
not
lose,
gonna
as
come
is
back.
tradition.
Oh, 'cause he
I
already
feel like
Why
a
did
lot
he
of
just not
mixes
on
did
me?
that.
But
Because
he's
it already came back.
Raziel.
Straight
It
from the
already
top.
came back.
He
Oh,
did
you're right,
not
yeah.
Because he
hesitate
went
with this
trap.
play. He knows he's
Yeah.
moments away. The pace of play is picked up here for Charlie. Sends duo drive to the graveyard. X
There's
is
only
gonna
one
add
unknown here.
sword.
It's Troll and Lockbird.
Oh, okay, that might be something.
It just
I mean, you
doesn't
can chain the
matter.
Prayers now if you'd like.
I think he's going to. Shumping just trying to buy himself some time to
She
figure
stays
out how to
alive.
get back into this game.
I guess.
So this is so over.
Shumping looking to the
Yeah,
sky
it's-
for
it sucks. These are the
answers,
games
but
that
I
kinda
don't know
ask-
if the
skip
meteor's
seed
gonna
was-
come down.
It makes it anticlimactic.
I can't tell if Charlie's still considering in the chain here or not.
36.
Looks like, yep, Roland Lockwood has resolved. We're going to be special summoning Sword Rise Zeal for no effect.
I mean, yeah, Shumping just with one card in hand, and it's the Fiendsmith in Paradise. You could just go into Detonator.
I mean, yeah, Detonator in this such a simplified position is going to be, I think, most of what he needs.
Brother,
I mean, those monsters are not going to stay there that much longer.
Charlie, you are going to get yourself a penalty. Just play it.
Bro, you know his last card is
Charlie
Paradise. Just
trying
finish
to
him.
find a way to win this game this turn.
It's not that deep. I don't think he has any, like, there's no redraw here. Like,
He has also the trap in the graveyard. Like, that's an easy OTK right there.
what does the trap do in the grave? I just know
revive
in the
him.
game.
Re-
so-
like,
So you can,
tribute.
like, players back the Ame. We can't
We're
attack
going to
though,
be
but
overlaying
then you
the
just
X-Rise
Oh,
Zeal
sure.
and the Sword
bring it
Rise
back
Zeal.
that
Oh,
way.
sure. Then you get the extra swing. So.
It's going to be Eclipse Twins, maybe?
It's going to be
Dugaris.
Dugaris.
All right.
Uh-oh.
Strong way to make your monsters bigger, or we're just going to be using its effect to revive.
It's going to detach the two materials
Uh,
from
no.
number 61, I believe. Number 60,
What?
Dugaris, the Timeless. Use the effect to summon out his Ame no More Akamo in defense mode.
Murakuma's going to be
Oh, he can tribute it off the trap and it
Yeah.
comes back.
Oh, this is lethal, right?
Sure, it's
That
a
should
weird
be.
way of doing it.
It
Yeah.
was in fact summoned properly.
That
I
is
mean,
a
I
very
fuck with
weird
it.
way of doing it.
He could have done this in a much simpler way.
Fuck it,
Valkyrie
he
was
did
also
it.
Summoned properly as well. One of those were.
I think he might have added back the one.
No, he added one from deck.
Oh, that's right,
Yeah.
that's right.
But you can't
Add anything beyond.
normal summoning the Aramasa just to normal summon it.
Can't go into Detonator anymore. The
It's
Razil
just like-
monsters are gone.
Like, Shumping is literally waiting to die.
Yeah, like, this is kind of hard to watch. But Charlie, just finish him, bro. Shu was trying to show you respect by not conceding. Like,
Do not
Wait,
want
is it
to bump
respect
there
to
at
not
the finish
conceding?
line.
yeah, this is
We
like
need to
a
keep up
this
the
is a
pace
thing.
of play. Judges are being pretty nice about
Uh,
Still to the finals. Like, why
I mean,
concede?
they have
Now
14
this
moves
looks
left
not
on the
good
clock. This game
anymore.
is definitely going to be over.
What is he?
He's just making a duo drive for the stats here.
I think it
Let's
just
see if he's using the effect to attach.
Charlie's gonna have to skip his next main phase, right?
Yes.
If there is another
I
main
have
phase.
no idea
I
what's
think the way he's playing,
happening.
he's not hoping for another main phase. You can still activate Freyr's effect to tribute even if you aren't going to resolve the effect assert, I'm pretty sure. So that will be able to summon Murakumo and the Habakiri.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Just didn't
no.
pop with Ame either. I have no idea what he's doing.
Yeah, it's fine. Like he can't lose this game. This is just like
Charlie's
nerves
nervous,
getting
bro.
to him.
I was a fool.
Yeah. I mean, we saw the
He
tilt from
cannot
the other
lose
game
this
as well.
game.
Like,
Yeah.
Needs to do 6,400 more.
yeah.
How much attack?
I don't think Shu can draw
Now he doesn't have a
anything.
battle
He's-
main phase next turn either, so he gets to like.
Yeah, damn, that's the thing. Like, Chu is surviving for 2
Doesn't
turns
matter.
We're
now.
going to be activating prayers?
No, he's just
Oh,
gonna
he
set
said
it
it,
just so
okay.
he has the board wipe. He has the negate.
Oh, wait, this is
Release
way
force
worse than I
discard.
thought. Oh lord.
Interesting that he
But
did
Shu's
this
sitting
way.
on nothing. Shu has nothing. Yeah, pass. Shu has nothing. He's gonna need a top deck, and it's gonna have to be a really good one.
Charlie,
doesn't have
bro.
a main phase
That
next
was
turn, but
not good.
he's not gonna need it.
Uh-oh.
if Shu isn't able to draw something to get out of the
It's
situation.
fine, man. It happens. It happens. It happens.
All right, he's going to main phase. He didn't go to concede phase. He's going to
Lacrima.
normal summon
Ole.
the Crimson Tears.
You don't really want to activate Murakuma here.
Ole.
To discard the Fiendsmith in Paradise.
Lacrima's not a bad
Ole.
draw.
That's not good enough.
I mean,
I mean, he has 2
do you
tools
not
of
just get rid of it
rotation.
immediately?
I mean, we're going to see if that's what Charlie decides to do with the...
Okay, no, he's going to use its effect here. He was able to send the
That's
Engraver
huge,
directly
right?
to
Because
immediately
Shu plays
summon it.
Typhoon.
Going to be able to link it away.
Typhon?
and
Does he? I
activate
don't
the
remember.
effect right away.
Typhon actually is really good here.
I mean, now. At this
Well, yeah, if he
point,
plays
Charlie
Typhon,
has
this actually becomes like
to just get maximum value off the effect of Murakuma.
really bad for
I
Charlie.
think Charlie loses. I think Charlie loses if Shu plays Typhon.
At this point, he's likely just because the Fiendsmith cards have now
Yeah,
hit
it's
the
huge.
graveyard. You're never going to activate Murakuma's effect.
Oh my god.
Negate. Engraver will hit the field off the effect of Requiem.
Oh my god.
Requiem will be able to equip to the Engraver.
Great duo, right?
All right, looks like he's going to try and take care of the duo drive.
He might just let that go.
I think you do, yeah.
Duo Drive is going to be sent to the graveyard off the effect of Engraver. And now will we be seeing an Engraver come down or come back from the
Is there a
grave?
Typhon? Is there a
Should we play
Typhon? Is there a
Typhon?
Typhon?
If there is a Typhon, this game is over.
Okay, so there must not be.
Engraver is going to be putting back the
Yeah.
weapons. Some stuff
I don't
back
like
on the field.
this. It
is where
doesn't.
I believe you activate the prayers.
Yeah, I don't like
What's
it.
the point of this? Surely it's just attack the Jagaris if this is the play. Because now you get blown up.
Well, Grave Purification could also use its effect. Always forget about that effect in the graveyard.
Damn, fumbling on the finish line. Charlie
She
needs
probably
to...
doesn't play Typhon. There's no way. Because if he played Typhon, this is so obvious.
Nah, I don't think he plays Typhon at this point.
There's no space. Yeah.
And then he's going to have to tribute a monster on the field. He's going to tribute that Murakumo. Murakumo's effect is going to activate.
And it's going
summon
to
himself
destroy
back.
both of the Engravers. Chuping just has Fiend Smith in Paradise in his hand. He's used all his graveyard effects, and that's
it. Charlie is your YCS Providence
Congratulations
champion.
to Charlie.
Charlie Fudge the
Good
third.
stuff,
Grand
Very
Charlie.
shaky at the end, but Charlie ended up getting there.
He is the YCS Providence.
I'll pay out your
champion. You're
prediction,
right.
everybody.
A Dragon Duel World Champion, a World Championship contender, and now he can join the class of YCS champion as well.
And look at that sportsmanship.
The Charlie missed lethal for sure. Even if not lethal, he had a way better play. Like that play was actively detracting instead of good. Like I don't want to be like mean, but it was not good.
Fresh
I don't know
with
what
the
to tell
support
you.
I'm
from
thinking,
a
no, like,
side has been a dominant
there were
strategy
no,
all
like,
weekend.
if Shu just passes there, right? Like,
Yeah, this just means
You
so
attacked
much.
Dagaris.
Like, I think he may be calling his mom.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that in a weird way.
Did Shu forget he had no battle, no main phase?
I think he forgot that he, the guy, like, that Charlie had no main phase.
So he gets main phase 2, right? So he swings and sets up again.
This is where
Yeah,
consistency
he
just kept
he
playing
does lose if
constantly
Charlie
doing
plays
well.
properly.
He
But the
knew
problem
day
is
would
like,
come, and it's
even if
here
Charlie
today.
played the last turn, I'm not scooping. Charlie's nerves were very apparent, right? Like, the play for Charlie is simple. He can reset the counter trap with Kusanagi, and then just chill on Kusanagi plus prayers still.
I mean, he had OTK there, though.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, it was possible that Mouse would
Yeah,
take
he
the
was
lead,
under draw. I don't
they
think he
didn't
can.
exist first,
Can he
but
still
they
lethal
do,
there or
and
no?
They are just so powerful.
Because he can't flip back on it, right?
You can't. Oh, on effect, no, you can't.
Doing the
but-
work and finally.
Yeah,
finding
yeah,
out
and then
what
he can't attack
Can
with.
the trap not summon an attack mode though?
It's just incredible. Like,
Can
I
I
know how much
check?
this
Let
means
me
to
double
Charlie.
check.
He
I think
really
it does, no?
cares about, like, this
Because otherwise,
game.
just go
He
detonator
loves
to
playing.
Garrus.
No, so
I've
it's
seen, like,
target
yeah,
special,
you
and if you do
lose,
tribute
you feel
one other,
really bad.
right?
Yeah,
You
so
get
it's
down
detonator
there
to
and
Garrus,
be like, oh,
double
man, I
detonator,
don't know if
Yeah.
I
Prayers back
just gotta
Ame,
stick
nuke
with it,
field,
keep on going,
attack,
and now
attack
Charlie
for 72,
Fudge
trap,
the
revive, attack.
third can call himself a YCS
Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
champion.
Simple. You don't have to overthink. You don't need to
This
do
is
anything
everything that
crazy.
we played the
You
Yeah,
can
yeah,
go
'cause he
neg on
makes
your
sure-
bot. Like,
put their
you're going
heart
neg, but who
into
cares?
it.
Shit.
No, wait,
You-
wait,
it's-
can he-
You know it's
They have
perfect
the
knowledge. You
mentality
know
to
you have
keep going
game.
every time they lose,
Can
and
he
you
get to
get
true
see
fours
these
to double the
players
He did.
detonator?
He went to
anyway?
Garrus plus duo drive.
Definitely. And I think we're
But he do
moments
Garrus
away
into the
from
4 to make the
interview.
No,
duo
he do
drive.
Garrus Ame.
No, he do
effect.
Garrus into Ame, no.
Oh, wait, yeah, no, he didn't he? Oh, wait, yeah, you're right.
That's why it was so
Yeah.
bad. Like, I don't want to make sense, but
Yeah.
he revived the Ame, which in defense made no sense, and then also didn't use the effect to even pop the sword. That's why it ended up being so close, right? Like, it should not have been, but like, that play set him back several.
And
like,
if Shu has Typhoon, he actually wins. He actually wins because
We gotta demonstrate a lot.
I don't know if he
actually wins because on the crackback,
like,
his entire Mitsurugi engine is gone. How do you push through that Typhoon without anything?
So,
I mean, actually, you
what are
can
you
push
suggesting? You go
Typhoon, you can
Typhoon,
use the
and then what?
I bounce your Ame in end.
When?
Try to bounce.
Are you attacking the Dagaris first? What's happening? Or are you going to
Yeah,
go
so
Typhoon?
usually attack the Dugaris.
Okay, so you can go the Chain Trap, Engrave, revive Kusanagi, tribute the Ame. So now either bounce Typhoon back, you bounce Kusa. You bounce Kusa next turn, you go normal Kusa, add back Prayer,
Thank you
remake
very
duo,
much.
and then
I
keep
am
playing.
alive here with Charlie
So he actually
Fudge
still
III,
could have brought it back
your
if he
new
has some more thought sight.
YCS
Shu, ironically, should bounce.
No,
when
but there
there's-
is also Engraver follow-up
Congratulations,
still, like,
Charlie. I know you've been
then
working
you have
on
to
this
check
one
also my
for a
Engraver
long
follow-up.
time, so I gotta start
And the moment you
Yeah, but
activate
results in
Ame,
duo
then
means
I...
you should win the game. Let's, in that game, say, come on, like, that's...
Sweetie. Look at that, sweetie.
Now, I love to
I'm
ask
happy for him.
champions because you are a champion. It takes a lot
But
of
it
work to
does,
get to this
I
point.
am
You know more
undisputed
than
champion.
I'm happy for him.
What have you
Let's
learned
go.
about
I'm
yourself?
happy for him. I was hoping for a more flawless game state, but like I'm very happy for him.